welcome back to another video. So today's video is going to cover the Gleyber Torres trade that came out on MLB Network by David Dowd. And that trade is Gleyber Torres goes to the White Sox for Liam Hendriks and left-handed pitcher Garrett Crochet. Now, Gleyber's name has been tied to trade rumors for a while now. He was almost dealt to the Marlins for Pablo Lopez. He's been linked to Max Kepler and the Max Kepler deals. So his name being thrown out in trade rumors isn't that surprising. Now, when you talk about this Gleyber Torres, now Gleyber Torres last year had a bounce back year. Outside of 2 months of the season, Gleyber had a fantastic year. His move back to second base actually paid off. You know, he struggled the year before playing short with the weight of playing shortstop for the Yankees kind of got to him. They moved him back to second base and he bounced back. And he didn't hit in the playoffs, but what Yankee did. So, you know, you really can't tie that to him because nobody hit in the playoffs. So about this deal. I like the deal. I do like the deal. But do the Yankees really need to trade Torres right now? I don't think you do. The only way this makes sense is two things. One, DJ is going to be healthy enough to play second base every day. Or you slide Peraza over to second base, and that means Volpe is going to be your starting shortstop on opening day. Now, I don't think Volpe is ready to be your opening day shortstop. I think he comes up in July and in the back end of the year. I think he needs some more time in AAA to kind of mature. You know, this is the thing about the Yankees. The Yankees like their prospects well done. They don't like to bring them up too early. So they're going to let him marinate in AAA and not bring him up right away. So with that being said, why not hold on to Torres until the trade deadline? Then maybe he becomes more expendable. Maybe he's having a good year so you can get more for him. Now, the thing about Gleyber that's so attractive to teams is that he has 2 years left of control. Now, you usually with control, you get better prospects, you get better players. So if that's the case, then you have to strike when the iron's hot, and then you do what I said. You have Peraza start at second, DJ plays second base, or you have Cabrera play second base, and then you have to go find a left fielder. Now, trading Torres isn't going to solve everything, right? This particular trade with Torres actually helps bring in bullpen help, so it will strengthen the bullpen. You know, I know that we designated Lucas Licky for assignment, so we need another lefty out there. You know, you lose Chapman. You need a lefty out in that bullpen. Britton's not back. So who's the lefty that's going to be that in that role? Crochet would fit that. Now with Crochet was unhittable in 2021. He didn't pitch in 2022. He's coming off Tommy John. So you're getting him. You don't know when exactly he's going to be able to join the team. You know, where is he in his rehab? But in 2021, he threw 54 and a third innings to an ERA at 2.8. Okay, Hendriks is a proven closer, so you have Hendriks in the back end of the bullpen. So does Crochet make sense? Now, when you talk about Crochet is a free agent in 2027. So you would have him for a while under team control. So with Efros on the shelf for Tommy John for a long time, this could fit that mold, right? He could come in and automatically come in when he's healthy and ready to pitch again. So does this make sense? On its face, it does. But look at the situation the Yankees are currently in. Does trading away your second baseman right now with an unhealthy DJ LeMahieu, and you don't know what kind of DJ you're going to get right away, does it make sense to move from him right now? That's the question, right? Does moving Gleyber right at this particular second? Now, this is just a trade proposal. There's no hypothetical trade proposal. We don't know if this is actually being discussed, but we do know that Torres' name has been linked to Kepler, and I would not trade Gleyber Torres for Max Kepler. There's no way. Unless you're throwing a rise in that deal, I'm not making that move. Or throwing in another pitcher, I'm not making that move for Torres. Torres is worth way too much in value compared to that of Max Kepler straight up. So you need to sweeten that deal somehow in order to send him to the Twins. And I don't think that's that. Maybe they've packaged him in a package for McCarthy with the Diamondbacks. Maybe that's something you can look at. You know, there's really no talk about McCarthy, so maybe moving Torres to, getting Torres in Arizona's face might help move the needle for that deal. If Torres is actually on the block. We know that he was on the block at the deadline, but situations change. Torres is a very good defensive second baseman. Do you want to move on from him and strike when the iron's hot? Do the Yankees bring him back as a free agent when he's a free agent in 2 years? Is he in their long-term plans? With all this infield depth that they have, he is expendable to a certain extent. But if you're trading a Peraza or you're trading a Sweeney, then that depth kind of goes to the wayside. So you also got to look at that as well. If the Yankees hold on to Gleyber, but then they trade Peraza or trade Sweeney, then you know that Torres is going to be here. If they don't trade those two guys and they keep shopping Gleyber, then obviously there's an expiration date with Gleyber Torres here in New York. So that's all I got for you today. Make sure you hit the subscribe button at the end of this video or at the bottom. Leave your questions in the comment section below. Throw your 2 cents in the comment section below. Do you trade Gleyber? What do you trade Gleyber for? And is now the time to trade Gleyber? I'll catch you guys all in the next video.